Hello my lovely friends, I'm Patty. I go by Pattymac Makes everywhere online. Welcome to my channel. Today we're in a totally different space. We're in my car and I have just come back from a visit to Joann. Did a little shopping, little preps as we say, and oh, there's a great big horse flying here. Aye. Living in the South. Anyway, I picked up a few items just to kind of, round out the stash of things. And I was very surprised with the stock in the store. So in today's video, I'm going to show you like a little tour of the sewing supplies and the yarn. And oh my gosh, you guys, I actually bought yarn. Who am I? I haven't bought yarn in years. I'm not joking. And I have more than enough. But anyway, they had new stuff. I was really intrigued by it, so I got some. Let's roam around the store a little bit. I'll show you what I saw, and then we'll look at what I got. As you can see, I got the bag on the top of the cutting table, and this is the large bag, and it's slam full. So I got a lot of stuff, and it was expensive. Okay, I was in more than a little bit of shock when she rang it up because it was high, and I got stuff that was, you know, buy three, get two free type of stuff. I did the zippers, I did machine needles, all that kind of stuff. Most everything had some kind of a discount attached. And then I used 50% off of one full price item. And then I used the $15 off of $75. And still it was high. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull my little organizer thingamabob around to the side here, and I'm going to just pull items out of the bag and show them to you, and I'm going to run through it really fast because I don't want the video to be too awful long. And okay, let's jump in. The first thing I'm going to show you is the actual reason why I went into the store. I needed fabric to go with another print that I purchased from my favorite quilt store, and this particular print was part of an order that I placed back in May that just came in. I haven't shown you that stuff yet. It's coming up, so you know, subscribe, hit the bell, do all the stuff so you know when it goes up. And even then you still may not know because, you know, YouTube is a pain. But anyway, I went in because by the time I got the actual thing in, all of the rest of the collection was sold out. So I needed something to go with it. You know, if you're going to do like a quilting project, I feel like you need at least 3 things going on. You know, you need 3. And so this is 2 and this is the 3. And get ready because this is so beautiful. Look at that. It's Ruby Star. I have discovered about myself that I'm a Ruby Star fanatic. I love everything Ruby Star Society. I don't remember the artist that designed this. I'll look her up and I'll put the collection and her name underneath. But I love this. I went back. I tried to find something to coordinate with it. And the only thing I could find was a panel print. And they were like only a few left. So you know what? I got the darn thing. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I bought it. So I have this print. And, you know, I thought a lot about what I wanted to do because, you know, obviously it's all black and white and then your color is the orange. I'm not really an orange person. So when I went to the store and looked, I didn't want more orange and red. That just wasn't my vibe. So I went with my complementary, which is this. And I used my color wheel this morning to look at how to mix the colors. And I picked this particular blue because it's a blue-green. And when I looked on the color wheel, the blue-greens really played well with that orange because it's a red-orange. Anyway, I love it. I think those are gorgeous together. And then, I mean, this was just perfect. I mean, look how that just pops that out. Just, it's crazy how good that is. So this is what I went for, and I took a long time to decide. So that's what I got, and these were on the big wall of the quilting cottons. So that's that. Look at how amazing that is. Isn't that beautiful? I mean, I could have just done that, but you know, I feel like when you are doing a quilt design, having that third bit, that's what really sets off the design. So, okay, that's that. Okay, if you don't know, I have a thing for fat quarters. I mean, I really like them because I think they're fun to play with. And I got this set of 5 for a specific reason. I'm going to make all of these into little napkins, and that video will be coming out. But I saw like somebody on Pinterest who had done a napkin video or a blog post similar to what I wanted to do, and I noticed that when they did theirs, they used all kinds of prints, and it just made the picture of the napkins look more exciting than, you know, the plain ones like I had made to go with the placemats that I have coming up. Anyway, I thought these were fun, and what fun little napkins are they? I think they're amazing. So I got those. And, you know, this usually is not my kind of vibe, but I thought it was really cute. And I got, this is the same, only with the black background. Anyway, so that'll be coming up. So the stuff that I went in for is what I've shown you. The 2 cuts of fabric and the fat quarters. That was the reason for going in. Then as I was browsing, I found these, which I just loved. And that is like stars. So it's solid and outlined stars. And actually, it went really well with the same print. So I was like, you know, that looks really good together. So I went ahead and got 3 of these. These are kind of expensive. The fat quarters are $3 a fat quarter. So 3 times 4 is 12. So you're paying $12 a yard when you buy the fat quarters. So they're not cheap, but they add a lot of variety really, really quickly. So I got those because I thought, you know, I have 2 yards of this. I've gotten so when I buy my yardage, I'll just buy 2 yards because then I know I have enough for pretty much anything. And if I have the budget, I'll buy 3. But anyway, in this case, I have 2 yards of that. And I bought 2 yards of the other fabric. I should tell you that. Okay, I also went in for these, the zippers. And I wanted more zippers because that economic guy I shared with you in my stocking video, like as in stocking up the quilt prepping video, he talked about how zippers are actually going to get ready to be a big shortage. So I thought, you know what, they're on sale. I'm going to go ahead and grab them. And so I got just a selection of colors, 3 18s, a 12, and a 14. But I thought, you know, I'll buy the longer because with the zipper, it's, you know, you can pretty easily shorten it. But lengthening is impossible. So I went ahead and got those, and I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to build a zipper stash. So I have them because I do like zippered bags, and I wanted to make sure I had some. I'll probably look on the Waywax site and see if I can find some of these because I really like this particular zipper. This is what I use most of the time in things that I make. And I believe they carry them, so I'll have to look and see. But anyway, I got a bunch of zippers. And then I went ahead and got another one of these invisible disappearing ink pens is what I call it. I learned about these doing embroidery, and they tend to dry out. So I have learned to go ahead and have a steady stockpile of these little guys on hand. I really like them. You can use them for a whole lot of stuff. You can mark your fabric if you need to mark it for a reason, and it's also if you want to trace out an embroidery pattern. These are perfect for that. So I personally really like this. The purple ones are a fatter tip, and I think the blue is a skinny tip. So anyway, that was a little bit of a stock up. That's all a stock up. What am I saying? I also went ahead and got another thing of starch, and I've come to really like this one, so I bought an extra bottle of that today. I'd like to have a few bottles of this ahead in my sewing stash, so I have enough. Starch is like really nice in quilting. If you haven't tried it, highly recommend. Okay, let me show you the small items. While I was in browsing the store, I happened to see that they had all of the sewing notions were buy 3, get 2 free. And I did share that with you through the community tab, so that was over there. I went ahead and just loaded on some machine needles. Because, you know, they get kind of expensive. They were like $7 or $8 for a package. So if I can get 2 free, I went ahead and did it. And I just got a selection of Singer needles. And I got some Schmetz. Because the Schmetz are really good general needles. I got them in the 80-12 weight. And these are all quilting needles. So I got all them. They're in the 90-11. Let's see, that's a 90-11. These are 90-14s. So yeah, I got all those. So that I'll have to really go through my needle stash and see what I have. But yeah, I definitely want plenty of machine needles because, you know, you can have all the fabric in the world in a sewing machine, but guess what? If your needles are fakakta, you ain't sewing anything. So, you know, stockpile those. And then these I'm going to put out for you to see. These are zipper pulls, and these I really like for bags, little bags. They make a big difference. And isn't that pretty? I did a video for you back in for Christmas last year. Let me lighten that up. I did a video for you at Christmas where I made a little zippered pouch. That's a good project, actually. And I used fat quarters. The fat quarters I showed you earlier. You can make those into bags. Anyway, these little bowls, they're kind of expensive, but they really finish off a bag so nicely. You can do where you take the little skinny ribbons and cut those. This is like the last one, only it's silver. I just thought they were really pretty. Yeah, they add a lot. The hardware really makes it special, but it gets expensive. The last item I got, this was not planned at all. It's a pillow form, and let me back up so you can see it. Okay, this is a polyfill pillow form. I like these pillow inserts. It's a 12 by 18, and I'll tell you why I got it. I got it for my office chair because I could really use a little back support in the chair. I think it would help me with my posture. I need all the help I can get. So I got this, and I'm going to make a little pillow, a little pillow cover to go on this. And also, you know, it'll just dress up my desk area and be really cute. So that was a total spontaneous purchase, but I think it'll look cute. And, you know, then I'll show you how I made my office chair. So we can all make office chairs together. Office chairs, what am I saying? Office chair pillows. I'm not making the whole chair. I did put mine together though. Okay, that's everything. That's the full deal. It's odds and ends. It was shockingly expensive. I still can't understand why it was so much money. It's like $140 with discounts and coupons. I still don't understand it. I have to look at the coupon or look at the receipt. I swear, this Joann, you go in there and you think, oh, you know, I'm just going to get a couple of things, and you wind up with all this stuff. But I don't know. This doesn't. Oh, hold on. Wait. There's one more thing. I almost forgot. Don't go anywhere. Okay, this was a total spur of the moment buy. What do they call that? Impulse buy. This was an impulse buy. And nobody is more shocked than I am because I haven't bought yarn in years. I have not really knitted very much in a couple of years, actually. And I'm going to have to review my own videos to remember how I did that magic loop knitting. Because I tried it like maybe a month or so ago. I was like, oh, I'll knit again. And I couldn't remember how to do it. So I got to go back to my own tutorials. Anyway, this is what I picked up. I picked up the Thick and Quick, the Woolies. I love this yarn. And this is a new to me color. I have not seen this color. And they have completely changed their ball band. I like the look of it. I think it's pretty. You know, they used to have models. And fun fact, the redhead that was on everything, I took her pictures, oh gosh, way back in, I want to say 2014. And she was still in high school. And it was her first knitwear type of stuff, photos. She did like local runway. And I was her first knitwear, and she went on to be the face of Lion brand, which I thought was really interesting. Anyway, I don't know what's happened to her. The last I saw, she was all around the world, but I don't know what's happened. Anyway, Julia, that was her name. Anyhow, Lion brand. So she was on the belly band, or the ball band, but now that's gone, and they're doing this sort of vintage looking design. And you know what? I like it. I think it's pretty. So this color was totally new to me. And let's see what it's called. Does it say? The yarn itself is made in Turkey. Oh, they've even got a really cute little sheep. I like that, actually. So it's made in Turkey. This yarn is a bulky 6 weight, which is my favorite to knit. And it's an 80-20, so it's 80% acrylic, 20% wool. I love 80-20. I think it's beautiful. I like the wool. The wool gives it bounce. It gives it beautiful stitch definition. And guys, I'm excited to see how this comes out. It's like a blush pink, which I really like. I'm concerned it's going to wash me out, but I'm going to try it anyway. Rouge, that's the color. Okay. This is a totally new brand, or new line, I should say. And this is a Joann, I think it's a Joann product. As near as I could tell, it's a Joann product. They're calling it Pixel. This is 100% wool. Let me lighten that up a little bit for you. I like the look of the ball band on that too. It looks fancy, doesn't it? That black always looks so expensive. Anyway, premium yarn, knit and crochet. It's called Pixel. 100% wool and 43 yards, 100 grams. And they put it on, 13 to 15 US size needles, which are what I like to knit on. And anyway, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? You know, for the longest time, you could not find a really fun speckled, which I would call this a speckle more than a variegated. You could not find this style of yarn anywhere in a super bulky weight. It was all on that damn fingering weight. And I know, fingering weight, yeah, that's pretty, but Lord have mercy, you're going to be knitting that thing forever. I still have fingerless mitts. This is going to be the 3rd winter. I haven't finished them, so I'm going to finish them this year. And I'll wear them with this. I'm going to make this into a hat. I haven't knitted myself a nice new hat in, probably 3 years. This will be the 3rd winter. So I'm going to use my standard recipe and knit a beautiful new hat for myself. I have really pretty faux fur pom-poms already in my stash, so I'm going to pick something to go with them, and that's going to be my hat this year. I love this. They had several colorways I liked. So anyway, I'm going to try it out. I'll let you know what I think. I'll show you the hat. You know, if you guys are interested in any kind of knitting stuff, let me know. I got away from it, mostly because of the community. I like the sewing and the quilting community better. Just keeping it real. Anyway, but, you know, I thought, you know, it's not right for me to let those people ruin my joy in knitting. And I allowed that for a long time. So I'm going to take back my enjoyment of knitting this year. Anyhow, okay, that's what I got. That's a lot of stuff. And stay tuned because all kinds of projects are on the way. But that's what I have for you today. I appreciate you spending time with me and watching and hanging out and all that good stuff. And yeah, don't go changing. And I'll see you around the neighborhood here on YouTube. That's it for today. Okay. Bye-bye. I never know how to end these things.